to our channel. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Hugo.
We are Sell Quick, Ship Quick, part-time resellers,
full-time hustlers.
And today we wanted to talk about 5 things that we think are necessary to start reselling. At least for us it was.
At least for us. Might be a little different for you, but we feel these can be pretty much your essentials.
Number one. A phone.
A phone. Not just any phone. You're gonna want it to be a smartphone.
So we started with an iPhone 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we kept that iPhone 6 up through iPhone 7, iPhone 8.
Was there a 9?
I don't think there was a 9, they skipped it.
And then we got the 10. But with the iPhone, we didn't invest in a camera. We used the phone to take our camera. We used the phone's camera to take the photos. And they come out
great
quality.
Yeah, I mean, and again, that was the 6. There was plenty of upgrades available, and we were able to do it with the 6. The other reason for the phone, the apps.
Yeah, so on our phones we have all our selling apps. We have, I think on my phone, I got eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Amazon,
Etsy.
I actually downloaded the Real, Tradesy, Vinted, Depop, I think like every selling app possible, just to kind of see how the apps look, if it was relevant for us. I dabbled in some, and some did not stick around.
Yeah, and again, the reason to have so many apps that helps is research. So the purpose of the phone, there's so many things. Like, I think the most important part would be that phone, the smartphone. So being out and about, you can look things up, see what's worth picking up. We always talk about
check your comps.
Exactly. And then sticking to that phone thing, the next step, the reason for the phone is listing.
Yeah. You don't really need a computer to list. I think a phone, that's how we started. We did have a laptop, but we did not use it for listing.
Yeah, I mean, I really did start, when I started reselling between the two of us, and I was doing it on the phone, and then when she joined in to help me, I taught her on the phone. The only reason I used the computer was to print, but realistically, you can even print from your phone.
And I didn't start using the computer to list until we started cross-posting, which you can see in our cross-posting video. But
yeah, that makes a difference for cross-posting.
He taught me on the phone.
Yeah.
So
number 1 has to be the phone.
Item number 2. Printer. For your shipping labels. We still, like today, we will still see people coming into the post office while we're dropping things off, or while he's dropping things off, handwriting some of the address labels.
Yeah, and I have heard people saying that they were selling on eBay and they're up front at the desk buying the label at the post office.
So, a printer. We have an HP laser printer, and we don't have to replace the ink, and because there is no ink. So that saved us money, no ink. And we started with printing out our labels on
paper, regular paper, not even
regular
label
paper. Yeah, so we didn't invest in stickers. We just printed on regular printer paper on our thermal, no, just kidding, laser printer. And we started seeing more and more people talking about their thermal printers, and we looked into them.
Yeah, so our upgrade was, and again, this upgrade is not necessary. You can get away with a whole years of just printing on a laser printer. But the upgrade came, and we did the thermal printer.
And it was months after we were selling on the platform. And by that, it was strictly eBay for some time. And it took us months before we invested in any of like the big reseller tools. We
were doing fine with just the basics.
Yeah, and we were shipping out, you know, a few things here and there. It wasn't necessary for a thermal yet, but We looked up reviews, we went on all the different websites and did research.
Yeah,
and
we try our best to not just jump in and get anything. So we did look into it. And we were, at the end of the day, the most popular ones are the Dino. There's three. There's Dino, Zebra, and then there's the Rollo.
There's also a Dymo and not the Dino.
Dino. I think we know.
But we went with the Rollo printer, which we saw on, I think it was Rally Roots that talked about the Rollo.
Yeah, they had a really good explanation video on why they got it and how they use it. And it was great. I mean, Ryan did a great job on that one too. And
sold us.
It sold us.
Item number 3.
It's gonna have to be the power. And by chance, we have 3 on our hand right now. Battery packs.
So, when you are outsourcing and you're checking comms and you're scrolling through your phone, it will drain your battery. So, we always have battery packs available while we're sourcing, and that is our necessity.
Yeah. And again, there's different reasons why your phone might kill its batteries, and especially if you're using your phone to keep looking up things. The more you're using it, it's gonna drain the battery faster. So if you're outsourcing and you're looking things up, as you should, you're gonna kill the battery.
I also have my headset on while I'm sourcing with music on. I think it helps me work faster, so that drains my battery. So we actually have 3. The 2 silver ones we got in a pack from Costco. It came with the 2 battery packs, 2 charging cords, and it came with 2
blocks, the wall blocks.
Yeah, the wall blocks. And then this one was free from our cell phone provider when we went in to upgrade our phone. So we actually have this one, and then we have a mini version of it. So technically we have 4 battery packs. We have a little charging station in our office with the charging cords and everything, so all our battery packs get charged daily.
Yeah. Pause that for a moment. Always remember to charge your battery packs. I paused that because I've forgotten to charge them, and then we're in the car and she asked for the battery packs, and I'm like, oopsie. Don't forget to charge them.
And when we do go sourcing, we always take our battery packs with us.
Yeah, and again, these packs can be found everywhere. They have them, we've seen them at Ross, TJ Maxx, and they got them at Target, and you can find them at different price ranges. And whatever you can fit in your budget, but it's just a little safety net when you're out in the wild.
Number 4.
Number 4, my department, shipping supplies. The scariest part for a lot of people in reselling is shipping. It's not that scary. To keep it simple, we always suggest sticking to smaller, lighter things. Reason for that is you can use the same shipping supply for the whole thing. If you're doing clothing and you're doing light t-shirts or clothes, you can do poly bags. If you're doing small hard goods, DVDs, stuff like that, you can use small bubble mailers.
And the post office, they give you free shipping supplies. But they are the priority. Yeah,
they only offer free priority shipping supplies.
So you can go in there for your packaging. So if you're selling on Poshmark, you can use any of the priority stuff in there.
Yeah, and
not
really,
Express.
Not Express. You don't want to use Express, but priority. And you can get all that for free. So technically, if you were selling on Poshmark, you don't even need to buy shipping supplies because you could stick to just using the free supplies that you get from the post office.
So by shipping supplies, you also mean tape.
Yep.
We get all our tape from Costco, and it is the Scotch.
Yeah, Scotch, and that's the one they carry. But they carry, it's Costco, so it's like 1 billion in one package.
So for us, if you see the gun, the tape gun, that big handle, we actually don't own one.
No.
We just use the basic red starter plastic tape thing that holds the tape roll.
It's like the basic one that's given to for offices or even around Christmas time. But
That works for us.
Yeah.
And it helps ship fast.
Easy to store.
Tape fast to ship fast.
Yeah.
Is what I mean. But
and then again, outside of those, if you need a place to find your shipping supplies, if you're in a bind and you need a padded envelope, stuff like that, there's plenty of shops out there that sell them, right?
like discount stores such as Dollar Tree, the 99-cent store, the 98-cent store, Dollar King,
97-cent store, and more. And of course, yeah, your bigger ones like Big Lots, Walmart,
yeah,
Target.
and Home Depot also sells shipping supplies.
Oh yeah.
And in a bind, we have gone there, and U-Haul.
Yeah, and of course, all those will vary in prices. Sometimes the best prices you can find is online, but most recently we started going to our local box shop, and all they sell is
boxes and more.
Boxes and more. And more is poly bags, bubble, and tape. So that's always fun.
Boxes and more galore.
Exactly. So if you find a spot like that where they have supplies, you might actually get better deals there.
Mm-hmm. Number 5.
Lights.
Lights. So we did not buy a lighting kit until I'd say almost 8 months into our reselling journey. We just didn't find it to be at the top of our list while we were still building our business.
Yeah, especially because, and we've recommended other times we've talked, starting with things from home. We weren't investing money into inventory, so we weren't feeling the need to start investing into heavy equipment like lighting. I mean, it could get expensive.
The money that we were making, we were reinvesting it into more inventory to make our business grow. And when we saw that our business was growing, then we invested. But in the meantime, if you are starting fresh and you don't know what to use for lighting, natural light is your best resource.
Yep.
I've seen different people take their stuff outside, put like a plastic table outside in natural light and take their pictures. Luckily for us, we had huge French windows in our old place, and so I would just move the curtain over and let the natural light shine in, and I took pictures. Actually, at the time, we didn't really have a white wall to do anything for our clothes, so I took flat lay pictures on the ground on our wooden floor with the natural light, and
they were beautiful. I mean, those pictures look great.
Okay, they weren't that great, but they were fine. They were fine. Our stuff sold. We didn't invest in anything expensive. I laid it on the ground. I made it presentable. I took pictures with my iPhone 6. And some of the pictures that we started off with were just on our wooden dining table, and the lighting wasn't great, but the item was clear. We took pictures of the details.
Yeah.
Then we made it work.
We made sure you could see them in the pictures with the light that we had, and got it.
And when we upgraded from our table,
our step up,
we went and bought poster board from Target, I think
so.
or the
or
99-cent store.
I don't even remember.
I don't know, but we went and we picked up some poster boards because someone else online talked about a cheap white backdrop, and we got some poster boards. We kind of stuck it up and MacGyvered it and let the natural light shine in, and we took our pictures that way.
And I mean, the white poster board did make that natural light even brighter, so it did help with that as well. So that was our first step up.
Then one day, we were at the gym where we work as personal trainers, and a fitness photographer was in there doing some photo shoots for another trainer. He had these lights and we had never seen them before. You went up to ask him what they were.
Yeah, I was curious because I saw him pull these lights out of what looked to be a laptop case, and I was confused because the whole time we were starting our reselling, all we saw were giant umbrella lights and everything, and then I saw a professional come out.
What's the one? Lime Studio? I don't know. Limo
Studio?
I'm thinking of Lime Scooters. Limo Studio lights. They were really big, and then light bulbs, and we were hearing these stories about the lights were really hot. The bulbs had to get replaced way too frequently.
And each bulb was expensive.
So I didn't know if I wanted to get those big lights in, especially for the heat reason, and then having to replace the light bulbs. So when we were introduced to the LED lights,
yeah, which if you guys are interested, we do have that link underneath. Really helped us out. Like, I mean, space-wise was amazing because they fold up. It literally looks like a laptop case.
So you can take the LED like screen off of the stand. The stand folds up. The LED lights goes into what looks like a laptop bag. So, you know, instead of having these huge lights around your house, I normally do all our photos on Friday. I set one day for photography. I will use a natural light until I can't anymore, and then I set up those lights. I'll use those lights to take pictures, and then I put everything away and the lights just disappear.
Yeah, so whether you are in a home and you want to keep your home looking like a home, so you put things away, or you're in a small space where you really can't afford to fill up a whole room with a bunch of umbrella lights, we really found LED lights. For your upgrade, they're very helpful. But again, not necessary for the beginning.
And I know a lot of people use the ring light, which we don't have.
No,
but
that might be a future investment. Because we have these LEDs, we don't need them right now. But a ring light is also a good light we've seen people use.
So, benefit, portable, compact, no need for light bulb exchanges, which means that when you buy your LED lights, that is it.
That's your expense.
Don't have to put more money into bulbs and the heat.
Yeah, that's a big one. Because yeah, I've been around actual like lighting equipment, and yeah, it'll heat up a room.
And bonus tip number 6. Coffee.
Coffee.